So I know we've all seen it, right? People unload their camera bags or camera kits, and it's like thousands of dollars worth just laying there on the table. It can be quite intimidating if you ask me. Working on a budget and trying to get into photography. So I want to encourage you, and I want to show you what I have in my camera kit for under $1,000, everything included here. It's very budget friendly and gets the job done for you. But first, gotta have some coffee. All right. All right. Now we have coffee. Let's roll into it. All right. So our first item up is the Macizo camera backpack, and this thing is awesome. I love the color of it. Military background, the coyote brown just takes me back and just kind of hits different with me. So love the color of it that they offer. This color, they have all sorts of colors: green, black, tactical, camo, whatever you want. They basically have it. A really good bag. There's a lot of compartments that help store different areas. It's got this top compartment here that I put like my notepad in and things like that. And then it's got the actual, camera gear compartment with it totally customizable foam pads here that are all velcroed in, and the velcro is actually pretty solid on it. But you can customize that for whatever gear you have. There's some sort of couple front cubbies as well. And on the back, there is a laptop sleeve where you can fit your laptop. I have a pretty big laptop. I think it's a 17-inch screen, and that fits in here pretty good. And it also has the concealed personal belongings compartment as well, and then the quick access on the side of it. Awesome backpack, holds a ton of stuff, and it's pretty comfortable to wear as well. The gear inside of it, it transports well with it. So highly recommend that. All right. Camera, I have my Nikon D3500, talked about it in other videos. A little bit older one. It's a DSLR, not a mirrorless. Prices seem to have gone up. Nikon doesn't manufacture this anymore, so anything that you buy from like Amazon or retailers, it's all going to be refurbished. And so this one was new when I bought it, and I bought this 6 years ago, I believe. And the price is because, I don't know why, I guess. I bought this in a kit with like a bunch, it's like an Amazon kit with a bunch of little filters and things like that. And it also came with the 300mm lens as well. When I bought it, it was $800 for the kit. Now the kit, and I'll link one in, the best deal I found as I was just kind of reviewing prices and stuff, it's up to $1,300, so it's a little more than I was anticipating. But the camera body itself, with the kit lens 18 to 55mm here, this right here alone to get you started is about, you probably find it refurbished for like $450. So it's not really, this itself is not expensive, but all the add-on stuff after. But overall, I've been really pleased with the DSLR here. It's capable of a lot. I get really good images out of it. One knock on it would be that the ISO, once you start getting to like, maybe 3000, 3600 ISO, you start getting that digital noise, that grain pretty heavily in there. But again, it's an entry-level camera. I'm not expecting it to change the world here with it. So good camera here. Then my lenses, so I have the kit lens on there, and I got 2 extra lenses. This came with it when I bought the kit, 70 to 300mm Nikon lens. This thing's awesome. It compresses so well, doing landscape or animal stuff. I've taken this out in the deer stand with me several times, and deer are in a far field from me, and with this lens on there, I can totally compress that and see up close on them. And awesome lens, highly recommend it. This by itself, I believe, is right around $200, $215 or so. If you wanted to purchase this on your own, again, I'll put in affiliate links down below. I'm not sponsored by Nikon or anything like that, but the affiliate link's just a way that, if you click on the link, it's no extra cost to you, but I just receive a little benefit from that being an affiliate through Amazon. But so the can, I call it the can, looks like a soda can. Tell my students it's like a Monster Energy that they're always drinking. About $215 for that. And then this one here is the vibration reduction 55 to 200 millimeter lens, and this thing's awesome. It has that vibration reduction that kind of helps stabilize your image. This thing is awesome. If I had to choose one out of my 3 lenses, I'd probably be this one that I would shoot with if I had to get rid of the other ones. Each lens has its own perk and benefit, obviously, but this one gives you a good range. You can compress really far up to that 200 or the 70, or not 70, 55, getting confused. 55 gets you in a nice shallow depth of field as well. So that would be probably my lens of choice. All right, so after my camera and the lenses, my favorite thing in there, next favorite thing is probably this aperture light. It comes with a kind of cool like little carrying case. You can put your cords in there, chargers and things like that. But this thing's awesome. Just kind of helps diffuse light, and then there's some features on here as well. Show you here where you can kind of go to get like the color range, all RGB colors here. It's just kind of a cool little feature to have. Carry this with me everywhere. It's just kind of a cool, feature, or help just kind of enhance your photos, doing product photography and things like that. You can kind of get that diffused glow, or kind of a certain hue if you're going for that. That's about $90 on Amazon. And then next is kind of my Flex tripod. This thing is awesome. Again, take it everywhere. I put my phone on it mostly for recording. And it's really helpful because it can bend and flex. Like there's been some times where I wanted to get like a certain frame of me doing some work or shooting something, but there's no real good vantage point to put it. So I took this and put it upside down and wrapped these around a tree branch, and then took my video upside down and then just flipped it in editing, right? But I was able to get that vantage point just because these are flexible. But super awesome, super convenient. Love this thing. Again, and this is about $20, maybe $25 on Amazon, something like that. And then just kind of, these came with my kit, just some UV filters and micro lens type things as well. And then I got this Husky case just from Home Depot. I think it was like $4 or something. But customizable storage compartments inside. And I just have my card reader, some extra memory cards, and all my microphone stuff in there. I bought this with the intention of storing my microphone pieces, as there's a lot of little loose ends and I feel like they get lost in my backpack. So bought this to condense it, and then just threw in the SD cards and reader and stuff like that in there as well. And this fits in that backpack as well in one of the outer pockets, which is super convenient. And then lastly in my bag, I got Advil. Don't go anywhere without that. Gum, phone cord, and then just my notebook. This case I got from when I was in the Marines. Just as a field note, but it's just nothing really fancy. Little sleeve for notebook, and then some pencils or pens, and little back pockets that you can store stuff in. But that is my camera kit, the essential things that I bring with me everywhere I go. No matter where I go, that's the kit that comes with me. Again, my goal of this is to show you that you can get into it. You can get into photography for a relatively low price. You don't need to spend thousands and thousands of dollars. I was surprised to find that my camera and the kit that I originally purchased about 6 years ago is now increased in price by about $400, just looking today this morning. But still, altogether, even with the inflated prices, this whole kit is probably accessible $1,500, $1,700 or less. And so that is relatively attainable. You get a lot of stuff in the kit to get you started, get you going with whatever your photography journey is. In the comments below, let me know, what do you have in your kit? Do you have any of these items as well? How do you use them? Where do you use them? What's your favorite? What's your go-to lens or camera? If you have them, I'd love to hear it. And again, if you're interested in kind of intro level, beginner type photography information or knowledge or whatever, please subscribe to my channel. and like the video. Leave a comment, message, share, whatever you got to do down below. But that is it for my camera kit. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.